The CZ P-10M, is this what the Glock 48 should have been? Well, we're going to shoot it and we're going to put them side by side and actually check it out. Stay with me. Welcome to Rider's Range while we take a look at the CZ P-10M. This is for the most part, it is a Glock 43 clone, maybe. So is this what the Glock 43 should have been? Or is this a swing and a miss? If you look at size-wise, they are just about the same length. The barrel length is actually the same. Now they say the CZ is just a hair longer. Height-wise, the CZ in front and the Glock 48 in the back. And again, they're really, really close with a flush-fitting mag in both of them. The height, again, on the CZ is listed as just a hair larger. Profile, pretty much the same width from the back. Let's see if we can get the camera to catch up there. And slide width is just a little bit more. By the way, these are unloaded, of course. Just a little bit more on the CZ with, slide height, top to bottom. Trigger guards are somewhat similar. Both have polymer triggers with the ubiquitous drop safety on them. Takedown is different, however, though. I'm not going to take it down right now, but the Glock 43 is the typical Glock takedown with 2 takedown levers. The CZ, on the other hand, has really no external controls other than the magazine release. There is no slide stop lever like you see on the Glock, and the takedown is totally different. You have to push this button out from the side, actually push a pin out from the side. Sights are similar. There's 3-dot sights on the CZ. Of course, they look like CZ has been doing a lot of luminescent type sights. They're not tritium, they don't glow in the dark, but they will illuminate after they've been exposed to light for a while. I won't say it's a big difference on it, but whereas the flush magazine on the Glock 43 is 6 rounds, the flush fit magazine on the CZ there's a slight stagger to it, and it's a 7-round mag. The mags themselves are about the same height, about the same width. But again, Glock, as typical of Glock magazines, they're a steel liner inside a polymer case, which makes them a little thinner on the inside, which is why single stack. Now, Shield Arms has come out with the an extended mag, or an extended capacity mag, adding a couple of rounds to the Glock 43. Don't have any of those, but that can also be a game changer as opposed to the 7-round in the CZ. Again, with no slide stop lever on this, the magazine, an empty magazine will hold it back, but there's no way to lock the slide back without having an empty magazine in it, and there's no way to use a slide stop lever or slide release to release the slide. It has to be I got the magazine. Of course, it's not going to work. Pop the magazine out, and then the slide will go forward. All right, let's shoot it a little before we talk about it anymore. I'm going to set up for just 12 yards here. Again, 7-round mag's not going to hold a lot, so we're going to just shoot the plates here once at 12 yards. CZ P-10M, first shots here at 12 yards, flush fitting magazine, and I got 6 plates. We'll do 6 plates, and then if I get all 6 of those, we'll do one more shot on something else here. Oh, just barely nicked the last one. There we go, 7 shots. Trigger's a little different than what I'm used to on a Glock. It does take, I've got to drop the mag before I can close the slide here. That trigger tab safety on it, again, it's a drop safety, not a real safety. And it just doesn't feel right on my finger. It actually feels like it's pinching my finger in here some. Again, I shoot with a real low finger position most of the time, but I wasn't able to really work to the reset on this. And it does have a very short reset. But again, that's the very first shots I've fired out of this gun. I'm going to work at it a little bit more and see if I can shoot more to the reset. Now, in real life, in a combat situation, I doubt seriously if anyone other than the absolute top trained marksmen or combat shooters are ever going to shoot to the reset. In fact, if you ever watch Bill Wilson shoot speed shooting out of his 1911, his fingers coming all the way off the trigger, almost outside the trigger guard. He's almost slapping the trigger, but he's got fantastic grip control. I don't have that, so I'm going to try to shoot to the reset over here at 25 yards. CZ P-10M with 7 rounds of 124 grain ammunition loaded up in it. Let's just try it at 25 yards. I'm going to start with the black 12-inch on the left, white center, 8-inch next to it, and nope. Still no. Come on, it's an 8-inch plate. I should be able to hit that. There we go. We've got 3 shots left. Let's go for the head flipper on the black silhouette. Oh, come on. No. Gun shooting a little bit low. Shooting lower than point of impact or point of aim. You got to get that head flipper. Come on. All right, head flipper on the black silhouette. There we go, very slowly. Can I get it back? Alright, 6-inch plate way over there on the right. Alright, let's see, the silver silhouette. It is a little better now that I'm shooting to the reset. It's a little more comfortable on my finger. And again, the gun is shooting substantially lower than point of impact on it. Pardon the wind out here. It's a breezy day out here in Michigan. This gun is about 2 ounces lighter than the Glock 43. That's with empty weight. I will do a loaded weight comparison here in a little bit. And it is just a little bit smaller than the P-10C. A little bit shorter in grip height, and a little bit narrower in width profile. Of course, 12 rounds for the P-10C, 12-round magazine. That's the flush fitting magazine versus the 7-round of the P-10S, or P-10M rather. Now, one thing when I'm shooting this gun, the little finger being farthest from the pivot point of the gun is actually providing most recoil control. With a standard flush fitting grip, I can't quite get my little finger on the grip. So I'm actually curling my little finger under it. Not the best for getting recoil control, but so far it's working with this gun. You know we got to try it at 50, so we're going to try it. CZ P-10M, 50 yards. We're going to back up just a little bit because the rain's starting. I want to get my equipment wet here. I'm going to go for the gong, of course, the silver gong on the left. No! Oh, here, I don't see it moving. There we go. How about the 16-inch high right, white with a green center? Alright, can I get the 12-inch below it? I would say right now probably, there we go, got the 12. And I have 1 shot left. I'm going to try for the 10, white with a black center. And the answer is no. Alright, didn't have a whole lot of luck at 50 yards, but again, somebody's going to say this isn't a 50-yard gun, it's only a belly gun, bad breath distance, all that kind of stuff. I know that, but I have to see how it's going to work for me at that kind of distance. If I know what maximum distance it'll work comfortably for me, then I know it's going to work well closer. If I only shoot close, then I don't know how it's going to work farther away. So anyway, both of these are again unloaded. Glock 43, CZ P-10M. Is this what the Glock 43 should have been? Alright, it's got a rail on it. The Glock 43 doesn't have a rail. Other than that, really similar guns, similar in everything, a little bit heavier, about the same price point on the regular market. Good texture on the back of the grip. In fact, real assertive texture on the back of the grip and the front of the grip on the CZ. not a whole lot of texture on the side, but it's there, but mainly front and rear is where you're gripping anyway, and that's got really good texture. I did have to add texture to the Glock 43 to make that a little bit better. Triggers feel about the same. Had to get the reset, or used to the trigger tab on the CZ. Yeah, it works for me. So, is it a home run, or is it a swing and a miss, or something in between? Your thoughts down below are certainly appreciated, but I'll tell you right now, I got the Glock 43, I borrowed the P-10M. Am I going to go out and buy the P-10M? I love CZ products, but probably not. Just one person's opinion on a sample of one each, but much as I love my CZs, no, not going to happen. So, is the CZ P-10M swing and a miss? I think it might be a double, certainly not a home run, and a little better than a swing and a miss. That's just my opinion. Thanks for stopping into Riders Range.